Sesaat lagi, Anda akan menyaksikan siaran langsung MotoGP 2022. Dipersembahkan oleh... Didukung oleh...
It is the local man then, Aleix Espargaro, starting from pole position ahead of Italian GP winner Francesco Bagnaia. Fabio Quartararo will start from P3 on the grid ahead of Zarco, Di Giannantonio and Jorge Martin. Alex Rins then fronts the third row of the grid ahead of the Aprilia man Maverick Viñales in the middle of row 3, with Marini, Espargaro, Miller and Taka Nakagami rounding out the top 12 on the grid ahead of Sunday's Catalan Grand Prix. Bezzecchi heads row 6 then ahead of Enea Bastianini and Brad Binder in 15th spot. His teammate Miguel Oliveira will start from 16th with Joan Mir. He's got some work to do from 17th spot on the grid ahead of Franco Morbidelli. On row 8 it's Andrea Dovizioso ahead of Gardner and Bradl. Hero will start from 22nd ahead of Binder and Fernandez, with Alex Marquez all alone.
Green flag waves at the back, and the MotoGP race here in Catalonia is going. It's a great launch from pole position by Aprilia's Aleix Espargaro. He made the dream start as he clicks through to top gear on the run down to the first corner. Fabio Quartararo likewise has got already through on Pecco Bagnaia, and Quartararo goes through. Quartararo's been whacked. Alex Rins, Pecco Bagnaia, sorry, has been taken out. We were on board with the Italian, we could see the contact. Fabio Quartararo was sensationally got Bagnaia and Aleix Espargaro on the brakes into the first corner, but Pecco Bagnaia taken out. Taka Nakagami and Alex Rins also down.
Yeah, so Fabio Quartararo clear of that. He leads then from Aleix Espargaro. Jorge Martin is up into third position. Aleix Espargaro in second place. His brother Paul also up into fourth position.
Alex Rins pretty slow to get to his feet there. We'll get a replay and find out exactly what's happened. Early drama here then, affecting one of the main protagonists in this race. Pecco Bagnaia got a great launch off the line. He'd just been passed for second by Fabio Quartararo, and then he got clattered from behind. Let's try and find out exactly what happened then. Running down to the first corner, Aleix Espargaro made the perfect launch from pole position. We're going to try and find out what happened here between Alex Rins and Taka Nakagami. You can see there Nakagami on the inside. There is Bagnaia. Nakagami lost the front on the brakes going in. It was a real small clip on the back of Pecco Bagnaia. It was enough though to skittle the Italian out, and poor Alex Rins on the outside got wiped out. That was clearly Nakagami's big mistake.
Well, that's the second consecutive weekend where Alex Rins' Grand Prix has ended after an incident with Taka Nakagami, so they will not be best friends. Look at the start that Joan Mir has made. He started 17th on the grid. He's already up to 7th. Stefan Bradl's out, so 2 of the Hondas have already come to grief in this Grand Prix, but we've got a 3-rider group at the way at the front. Quartararo's up in the pace, and it's Jorge Martin attacking Aleix Espargaro.
Poor old Pecco Bagnaia, there wasn't a lot of contact. It was just a clip on his rear tyre, which is enough to send him careering into the gravel trap. Then back at the front, Fabio Quartararo at the moment, fantastic pace. He's done a 140.745 as Martin gets up the inside of Aleix Espargaro in the braking zone for the first corner, using some of that famous Ducati power down the main straight. Quartararo then the fastest man on the circuit with a 147.45. Martin was a couple of tenths further behind him. Pecco Bagnaia has rejoined the race. As we said, there was minimal damage to that factory Ducati. This will be a tough one to swallow for Bagnaia. The double blunder on lap 21 in Le Mans, that was all of his own doing, wasn't it? But this time around, nothing he could do. Hit from behind by Taka Nakagami's crashed LTR Honda. Nakagami, as Lewis mentioned, not in the good books of Alex Rins. Rins got absolutely walloped on the outside. Then he made a really good start from 7th place, but at the moment Quartararo just streaking away here. He's now nearly a second clear, coming through sector 2 on this lap 3 already.
Pecco Bagnaia pits.
Yeah, he's decided to retire. He's called it a day. Nothing he could do about that one. This will be the bitterest of pills to swallow, though, won't it, for him? I think he's just going to go straight out the back of that Ducati garage. Let's keep an eye on then on the number 30 by Nakagami. Oh, it looked like Nakagami may have been clipped by Pol Espargaro there. And Rins, look at that. That's a horrendous crash for Alex Rins. I'm not just sure there whether there was perhaps a little bit of contact. No, maybe not. No. Oh, Rins got absolutely whacked. Nakagami's going to be in a bit of trouble there. Look at the fans' reaction. That was horrendous to see Alex Rins get properly slammed into there. His body hit the tarmac big time. That was horrible to watch. poor old Pekka Bagnaia as well, getting caught in that one. Joan Mir's got a yield one position. That's not going to be easy in this big melee, is it, as well, because he's been guilty of overtaking under yellow flags.
Well, he has dropped a position since the start of the lap. He came over the line in 5th position. He's been overtaken by Marini.
Sorry, Lewis. The Gian Antonio was nearly down there into turn 5. He got that all out of shape there on that Gresini Ducati. That's cost him a couple of places as well.
Well, this is a nightmare scenario for Aleix Espargaro, currently sitting in 3rd position. Quartararo's already pulled out 0.3 of a second so far on this lap. This is dream ticket for the reigning world champion. One of his main title contenders is out of the Grand Prix, and the other one's currently stuck in 3rd as Mir regains 5th position on Marini, only briefly though.
The only hope now for the chasing pack is Fabio Quartararo has some major grip problems in the last sort of 5, 6, 7 laps, which can happen. That is a possibility because these guys, they know with these high temperatures and low grip levels, those last 5 or 6 laps are going to be absolutely pivotal in deciding the destiny of the victor in this Barcelona race. Fabio Quartararo is running such an electric pace at the front. He's half a second quicker again than Jorge Martin and Aleix Espargaro behind him. Aleix Espargaro just said he's fastest lap of the Grand Prix, but it's still nowhere near the hot pace being set by Quartararo. This is a really good battle here between Mir and Marini. That's involving, well, 5th place. Bastianini trying to come back through the pack as well from 14th. He's making a good fist of it.
He's just took 2 of them into turn 1. He was 9th over the line. He's just gone past Viñales and Pol Espargaro. So the Bastianini comeback continues. Alex Rins just stretching out his left hand. You can see how sore he is. Just the look in his eyes there. That was a sore crash. Yeah, you can see there attacking Nakagami, just losing the front end there. No way was he stopping that. Bagnaia gets hit and then the big whack. Alex Rins, nothing you can do about that. That's horrible. That's a sickening crash, the sickening impact. One of the most violent crashes you'll see Alex Rins have, and that was a tough one. What is it about that first corner? We've seen drama there in the past in MotoGP, and drama again, 2 of the key contenders out.
Yeah, was it back in 1998, I think it was, with Max Biaggi, we've seen here this weekend, was fighting for the 500cc World Championship. Alex Crivier went down the first corner in an incident involving a Suzuki as well that weekend. That really put a massive dent in Crivier's championship challenge, and then Max Biaggi was passing under the yellow flags, wasn't it? I think it was, which cost him dearly. So back at the front, Marco Bezzecchi's gone down then. Marco Bezzecchi was outside of the top 10 trying to recover some lost ground, and he's crashed out. Pekka Bagnaia did say this was going to be a Grand Prix of survival. He didn't expect to be down out in an incident, a controversial incident at the first corner. Now Marco Bezzecchi's gone down at turn number 10.
So 5 riders out of the Grand Prix already. This is the battle for 2nd place between Martin and Aleix Espargaro. They have closed in ever so slightly on the pace of Quartararo, but they are still lapping slower than him, 1.8 seconds behind him. This is the battle involving the 2 factory KTMs of Brad Binder, who's now past Pol Espargaro. Pol Espargaro's going backwards, look. He's now being eased aside by Miguel Oliveira as well. And Fabio Di Giannantonio looks like he's lining up to make a move on Pol Espargaro. So a disastrous start to the Grand Prix for Honda is only getting worse.
Here's Maverick Viñales then, trying to find a way through on an Air Bastianini. That's going to be a tough challenge. Started P8, he's made no further progress forward at the moment, has he, Maverick Viñales, on that soft rear tyre. How long will that hang in there as well? We're still such a long way to go in this Grand Prix. We're only at 3rd race distance almost, on lap number 7. Quartararo in a complete class of his own at the moment. He's still 2.2 seconds clear. He's gained another 10th on Martin in sector 2.
It's been a poor day already for the factory Ducati team, of course. With
5.29 was his slowest of the Grand Prix so far, but he can back off. He can ease off because he's got a commanding 5-second lead. There he goes then. Look at that, 62 degrees of lean angle. He's a lean, mean fighting machine, isn't he, Fabio Quartararo? Well on course for just his 2nd victory of the season to really find more momentum into an already very positive defence of his MotoGP World Crown. He was slightly slower on that previous lap than this quartet directly behind him, but as we said, it's all immaterial because he's got to this phase of the Grand Prix now, Quartararo, where he can just stage manage it, he can ease off, he can just nurse those tyres to the checkered flag, having built up such what seems like an invincible advantage.
4 laps to go as Quartararo does another 141.5. Martino's back down to the 42s now. Are we now seeing this drop as Aleix Espargaro now pulls out of the slipstream? He is up the inside this time. Can he get that Aprilia stopped into turn 1? He can. He makes the apex comfortably. So the home crowd and the Aprilia team will like that as their man moves back up into 2nd. But we're about to start the final lap. with Fabio Quartararo, whose race pace just isn't dropping off at all. He continues to hammer away in the mid-41s, one lap away from the completion of another Quartararo masterclass.
It's been superb from the Yamaha man. Aleix Espargaro's got a problem. Can you believe this on the last lap? Aleix Espargaro is withdrawing from this Barcelona Grand Prix on the last lap. He had his hand up. We just saw there Jorge Martin came through on him down the main straight.
Where's he got his thumb up?
Does he think the race is finished? I think he thinks it's
realised.
over. Oh my goodness, can you believe it? What a howler by Aleix Espargaro. We thought it was a mechanical. He thought the race was over. He's made an incredible miscalculation. Aleix Espargaro thought his home Grand Prix was over. He thought he'd taken second place. That's one of the most incredible blunders I've ever seen. Can you believe it? I think Julian Simon did it here in Barcelona in the Moto2 Grand Prix.
He's suddenly having to overtake Luca Marini.
Unbelievable scenes here in Barcelona. Premature celebration for Aleix Espargaro. He thought he'd taken a hard-fought second place. He's dropped down to fifth. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that in a number of years. Incredible. It's all playing into the hands of this man then, Fabio Quartararo. All of his Christmases have come at once here in Catalonia. What a remarkable ending to this MotoGP race here, the Catalan Grand Prix. Aleix Espargaro throws away a certain podium. I'm almost speechless here in the commentary box. Incredible. But Fabio Quartararo comes through the final corner. It's been class from him. Quartararo conquers the Catalan Grand Prix. A truly dominant performance by the reigning world champion. Jorge Martin will take second place. It's going to be two Prima Ducatis on the podium in the most bizarre circumstances. An absolute gift for two Frenchmen. Fabio Quartararo takes the win.
A commanding victory it was in the end then for Fabio Quartararo, who takes the win by 6.5 seconds ahead of Jorge Martin and Johan Zarco. Joan Mir managed to pick up 4th spot on his Suzuki, with Aleix Espargaro with that last lap error in 5th.
Well, live from the circuit where the top three have just arrived on the podium for the ceremony. Call him Fabio, call him El Diablo, whatever. He always makes it look easy when he wins. What a crazy race from Quartararo.